When you drive by Boise in the 80s, there wasn't really much to see if you're just on the interstate. You know, I mean, there really wasn't anything. You could see sort of far away, there was a few buildings there in the foothills, but other than that, there wasn't much. But what happened was I broke down. We had our entire exhaust system fall off of our van. We were driving through on our way to Seattle from Salt Lake City. And this was back in '86, and so we had to go into town to get it fixed, and we ended up, you know, having lunch down at the park on the river, and I thought, hey, this is really a nice place. I think I might come back here someday. And so when the ad popped up, and I started actually just kind of casually looking around, I decided to apply. And if you would have told me I was going to be a department chair, let alone a provost someday when I first came to Boise State, I would have said, that's crazy. My first office was actually the old janitor's closet. When I finally moved out of there, they broke the wall open and they eventually made a bigger office. But yeah, it was a janitor's closet. I was given an 8x10 lab and I think $16,000 in the startup or something like that. They did put a fume hood in there so I could do some of my experiments that required that. So if you look at what we do now, it's just an incredible contrast. It's just been amazing to be a part of this tremendous evolution of a university from a small undergraduate school, really. I think we were at 11,000, and now we're, what, 24, 28, depending on how you count it, 28,000 students that we serve every year. From 1990 to 2003, when Bob Custer came in, we were beginning to hire faculty that wanted to do research, but they wanted to come to Boise State because it wasn't a Research One institution, but they were able to do their research and they could really have the opportunity to work with undergraduates. So people who came here under that new expectation came here because they wanted to do research with undergraduates. As we were building graduate programs, people didn't want to be in the big research institution necessarily. They came here because they enjoyed the undergraduate culture. And so as we started to evolve, some of those voices started to arise. I'm afraid for us, if we go too hard and too fast into research and graduate programming, that we'll leave our undergraduates behind. And so that was a healthy voice, and I think leadership heard that. And I think that because of those voices and the responsive leadership, that was a culture we kind of developed over time as we moved into the more and more into the research arena. It was, wow, this is actually really great for undergraduates. And so we started vertically integrating our research projects. And I think it's really worked. I think we've done it in a really good way, and I think maybe in a unique way. We're doing more about access with the online eCampus we started 4 years ago. We're reaching more students around Idaho. We're doing it in a way that's affordable. So yeah, I think we're definitely on the right path as a university. I'm really proud of that.